I can't be late. I make the rules. That's how it works. What's the Twitch recap? I don't know what the Twitch do I get one? Do I get a Twitch recap? Layden, thank you so much for the Prime, dude. Thank you for supporting the stream. I appreciate you spending $5 of Jeff Bezos money. Enjoy. Thank you for the 9. Freddie, thank you so much for the Prime. Jair, thank you for the 6 months. MTJ Blade, thank you for the tier 1. Blaster Blade, thank you for the Prime. Jefferson, thank you for the 2 months. Hedingo, thank you for the Prime. Tristan, with the 21 months. Ain't bad. 21 months coming in there from Tristan. Leisure Wave with the 14. Leonard with the 37. Gary, keep it together. Mercery, thank you for the 13 months. I appreciate you. The Baker's Dozen, supporting the streams. Captain Chaps, I appreciate the free $5 of Jeff Bezos money. It means a lot. Thank you. The last video was such a cozy banger. Yeah, so what do you guys think? I told you I'd been excited about the Faroe Islands video for a long time. I've been teasing you with it. I was like, yo, this video it's going to be the coolest thing we've ever done. Do you guys enjoy it? First time watching the stream, welcome, Krusty Red Flame. Your name is unsettling. Eric, thank you for the 8 months. My wife told me to take the spider out instead of killing it, so I did. We had a few drinks. Pretty cool guy. Said he works in web design. B+, Eric. B+, good work. Roadrunner, thank you for the 24 months. I appreciate the 2 years. Love, do you need to do more like that? I appreciate that. No, we've gotten a lot of love for it, and that means a lot. Hopefully it, does well enough that we're able to do more of them. Honestly, that's really that's the hope. Look like a Netflix doc. The people you interviewed were so direct and honest. It was cool. Yeah, we met a lot of awesome people in the Faroe Islands. They're really cool people. We spent a lot of time setting that up. And then, obviously we were there for a week. And, yeah, I really enjoyed. I enjoyed every single part of that process. It took a while to make a video like that, but I enjoyed every single part of the process. Now, people always keep. I've seen a few people, like when we did the New York one and this one. I don't want to be Copa 90, right? You know what I mean? I don't want to be Copa 90. That's not the point for me. The point for me is not Copa 90. I won't pretend I've watched a ton of Copa 90 videos, but I want to do our own thing. I want to do our own thing. Paulson, thank you for the 2 months. He gets it. Paulson gets it. I appreciate the 2 months supporting the stream. Dennis Pinto was the goalkeeper of Ljubljana. It didn't make it into the video, but I was chirping him pretty hard. In the video, you see me yelling from the Faroese fan section. I was yelling at Dennis Pinto, who was their goalkeeper. 100%. Grady, thank you for the 18 months. Why don't vampires have any friends? Because they're a pain in the neck. I go B-. Are any plans to play more CK3? Not right now. But I did just have... and I wasn't trying to dump on Copa 90. I just think Copa 90 is more focused on the match itself. Does that make sense? I'm almost less focused on the match itself and more focused on the town and the people behind the match. Not that I would know. I've seen two Copa 90 videos in my life. Maybe I should watch more. I don't know. But I'm always afraid of doing that because I don't want to copy somebody else. Because that'll subconsciously, all of a sudden I'll have how Copa 90 does it in my brain. When my Twitch recap shows 99% Zealand and 1% whoever Zealand is rated. Dude, Merson, you're killing it. I'm glad you liked it though. Where do I find your CK3 vids? I mean, I haven't made vids about it. I just I kind of streamed it for a week. I kind of just streamed it for a week. How important do you think the adaptability is for technical staff? I mean, it's as important as for the players. They're just less effective for however long it takes them to adapt to being able to coach in their new area. Coolio, thank you for the 18 months. You sent them on an intensive language course to make it easier. The Scotland doc was like, Scotland wasn't a doc. Scotland was us dipping our toe in the pool of trying to figure out how to do these, videos. Right? Like, go the Scotland, Wales, England thruple of vlogs was us figuring out how we wanted to do match day stuff, what we liked, what we didn't like. I think they've stopped doing it. I've heard, like, I don't know what happened to Copa 90. Because I know they haven't done something. Well, I think they're still doing stuff. I just don't think they do that anymore. I don't know. Are you still managing Orlando Pirates? Yeah, I am, baby. Watching all the way from Kenya. Ooh, much love to Kenya. Probably warmer than I am right now. Can I do a Scottish accent? Absolutely not. But point is, I'm glad you guys enjoyed the video. It's something that, you know, that is long term. I think something we would love to do one of those like once a month. And if that could be like the main thing we do on the channel, I think I'd be really happy. I'd really enjoy it. I think there's a lot of stories out there like that to tell. Because I'm one of those dudes that's always sitting here like, how cool is it? Like, look at this Faroese team. But then you actually get to go and meet the team and experience the town and everything. That really changes your perspective when you're looking at those types of stories online and you're like, oh, this Faroese team has made it in here. Yeah. Are you making a video from your trip to Austin? Honestly, Nick, I recorded like a short's worth of videos, like footage, and completely forgot I had it until right now. I probably should give that to an editor. I wasn't going to make a whole video. I was there for 36 hours. It was just me. And, you know, I didn't think there was enough there for it to be like a whole video. But I do think that I do think we'll make a short out of it. I forgot I had that footage, to be honest. But Evan, thank you so much for the Prime. Thank you for the 15 months. I appreciate you spending $5 of Jeff Bezos' money. 3 little dots. Thank you for the Prime as well. The 18 months. So absolutely love the KI video. This is the direction you want to go in. I'm so excited for it. Yeah, I think that, like, you know, if we do one of those a month, I think we could build up a group of people where it's like, yeah, this is what we're excited for every month. And we get to do one. This is the first video you made that made me hungry. Did I even show you, like, Hans and Anita, the food they made was great. But we had sushi the first day we were there, and it might have been the best meal of my entire life. Like, seriously. It was, like, all the fresh fish that they had there. Mamma mia, papa pio, it was so freaking good. I had, like, the Faroese salmon, you know, that you always see in your local supermarket. Except it was, like, actually in the Faroe Island. I didn't have any whale sushi. I only had the dried whale. And pilot whale's technically a dolphin. They just call it a pilot. Like, not that that really matters. And I couldn't really tell you the difference between a whale and a dolphin, to be perfectly honest. But I've been told that a pilot whale is a dolphin, not actually a whale. So, was the whale good? I mean, let's be honest. Most meat kind of tastes the same. So, it kind of just tastes like, you know, dried meat with squishy stuff. I'd had whale before. I've had minke whale in Iceland. They serve that there. So it wasn't like my first time having whale, but I guess it's like a dolphin thing. I don't really know. Never had it. I want to try it. I mean, yeah, they got plenty of dried whale, dude, in the Faroe Islands. Dried pilot whale. They got plenty of that going around. Alligator legit tastes like chicken. Yeah, I ate a lot of alligator growing up. That's probably the most defining cultural food characteristic of growing up in Florida is I did eat a lot of alligator, like gator bites, and they're good. They're tasty. They're feisty, obviously, but they're tasty. Have I ever had goat? Yeah, I mean, like probably in like an Indian place one time or something. Now, if I served you gator and told you it was chicken nuggets, you'd be like, oh, these are some weird nugs, but you'd be like, all right. Ever had beef? Nah. I had goat in Jamaica. It wasn't that bad. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm thinking. Like most meats, I feel like they're gonna be pretty similar if you cook it the same way, right? Gator bites are awesome. They're like chewy, so they carry sauce really well. Pff. Oh yeah. Athmos, thank you for the 31 months, dude. That is a long time. Bad Otter, thank you for the 11 months. What a video. Every second was excellent. You're excellent. I do appreciate that, though. If I ever need a confidence boost for the rest of my life, I'm just going to go read the comment section of that video because that was just, everybody was so nice. Do you eat Alaska native food in Alaska? No. I didn't. We were a little touristy. I mean, I ate like crab legs and stuff, but not that. Can't imagine snake meat tasting good. It's fine. I'm a swamp person. Frog legs, snake meat, gator. I'm a swamp person. Have you ever had an Alaskan bullworm? No, man. I'm not SpongeBob. What do I look like? Am I square and yellow? Gator frequently living in New Orleans. Z's description is accurate. Yeah, it's just chewy. Chewy chicken, basically. A quick recap of Friday's stream. I don't even remember what happened yesterday, dude. But it hasn't gone up on the highlights channel yet. Which reminds me, I've got to answer Gadget. It hasn't gone up on the highlights channel because I got a message from Gadget this morning that I need to answer. I got to answer Gadget. Give me the live channel editor. He desperately needs something. All right. I answered him. Very sorry, guys. Timon, thank you for the 14 months. Lasara, thank you for the 11 months. Bad Otter, thank you for the 1,000 bits. And this for your island's beauty. Oh, I appreciate that. Blade, welcome to the streams, dude. Means a lot. You kind of look like a human SpongeBob. Look, my forehead's not that bad. First time I normally only see on YouTube. How you doing? Did we do the Manchester United talk already? No, I was saving it for you. No, I was going to start with Chelsea today, dude. I was going to start with Chelsea because as much as I love dumping on Manchester United, and I do, they're really fun to make fun of. Don't get me wrong, right? I mean, we've even got Mark Goldbridge spilling carrot cake on his freaking laptop, right? Like, they are really funny. But Chelsea manages somehow to be so much worse. So much worse than that. And it just blows my mind. Now, Everton, obviously, is, like, amazing in their ability to not get relegated. I'm convinced you could give them a 40-point deduction, and then all of a sudden they'd have a title-winning level season just to not get relegated. Like, it's like they're kryptonite. Like, they just can't get, they just can't get sent down, bro. They cannot, you can't send Everton down. Everton's like one of the, like, it's like throwing a bouncy ball off the ground. It just comes flying back up. You're like, I thought, whatever. Yeah, survival, they really are. And then you've got Sean Dyche doing his thing. That dude's unstoppable. He's so good. He's so good. The problem is he'll never get a job. He'll never get a top job because everybody thinks that he's just like a real rough and tumble type of guy. He's so good. There's just certain managers that have that gift. Take over a team and put like put a sprinkle of magic on him. Get him to play with the right commitment. He's clearly He's clearly just the type of manager that players love to play for. Or if they don't love to play for, they play hard for. Right? I guess you don't have to love the manager, but you do play hard for him. Right? He's like on the move. They use the point. Well, I mean, you can use anything as extra motivation. It's just when you have a team like Everton, where clearly for a couple of years there have been issues with motivating the players and everybody, you know, there's been a bad atmosphere. And then all of a sudden you're able to turn that atmosphere around and get everybody playing for each other, pulling in the same direction. I mean, I think after a while, Deitch deserves like a top job. Like, I think he really does. I think he would work well at a team like Chelsea. If I'm being entirely honest, I think he would work well at a team like Chelsea right now. I also think he'd be a great England manager. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I think his cult of personality would get everybody behind him. I think that being an international manager is more about motivating the players in the right way and less about the tactical acuity. But I think that he would work great at Chelsea right now because Chelsea's issue isn't talent, right? I would love for it to be talent, but you can't. I don't think it's possible to spend that much money and not have enough talent to be top 7. I think that if you put Deitch at Chelsea, I think that he would be able to get them, you know, kind of back into Europe because that's about motivation. That's about getting everybody pulling in the same direction and feeling like they're playing together and going forward. Like, I think he'd be great at that. I think he'd be a great England manager too. He's a steady pair of hands. I think he's more than that too. He has, I would say he probably has, Ange Postecoglou seems to, I mean, obviously it's still early and he just had that losing streak, but he seems to have a similar gift where wherever he goes throughout his entire career, everybody just seems like the vibe just changes. He you know, like Ange, Deitch, like the vibe changes. The vibe gets better. Everybody's pulling in the same direction. Everybody believes that they're going, that better days are coming. Yeah, no. Look, I know it was injuries, and Tottenham kind of got screwed, and obviously like last minute goals, but he did lose a couple matches. All right, we can't pretend he didn't lose a couple matches. He did, but then obviously they bounced back. They won 4-1 or whatever. So there are certain guys. I think Sir Alex Ferguson, in large part, was this type of guy. I don't want to undersell his tactical ability, but he was the type of guy where he could get the whole locker room together and everybody pulling in the right direction until he kicks a shoe into David Beckham's face. Mourinho can be, but Mourinho can also be the dynamic equivalent of an atomic bomb where he just blows the locker room up and you're like, oh, you know. Everybody hates everybody and Mourinho leaves like, I am the greatest. But I think that Deitch would be an outside candidate for the England job, but if he can get Everton over the next year, let's say, he gets them top 10, right? That's probably out of reach this year because everything, but if he gets Everton like top 10, I mean, are you not thinking about taking him and sticking him as the England manager after the Euros, you know? I guess after the Euros would be after this year. So years are long, aren't they? Liverpool should have lost 3-2. Yeah, Liverpool are top of the league. How did that happen? Manchester City's going to win the league, unfortunately. I want parity. I want drama, but I don't. Yeah, I think Manchester City's going to win the league. They're only 4 points off, and they're not even playing well. You mean Sir Gareth isn't staying? Gareth Southgate's been there a long time. Gareth Southgate has been there a long time. Most guys that play most guys that manage the English national team are gone twice over by now. Yeah, Aston Villa's going crazy, but Aston Villa's going to be battling to stay in a Champions League spot at the end of the year, I would think. But I was like, I do this before every stream on Monday, right? I'm pulling up league tables and stuff. And I pulled this one up and I literally just stopped. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that Manchester United only had 18 goals. Like, the next team on the table that has less than that is Crystal Palace in 15th. I did not realize Manchester United had 18 goals. Like, when you think about it, when you really think about it, I might have been dumping on Ten Hag too hard, because to get a team with 18 that has scored 18 goals, that has a -3 goal difference, up to 6th in the league, right? That's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, there are 5 teams with less goals. They're in 15th, 16th, 18th, 19th, and 20th. That's amazing. And of course, they would be 16th through 20th if Everton hadn't got a -10 point deduction. So literally, it's Man United in the bottom 5 teams in terms of points this season that have that goal difference. I did download the update for FM. Yeah, I did. Been watching for a while now. I was wondering if you could consider rebuilding Reading, considering the financial difficulties and being bottom of the League One. Harry, we're currently researching that for a video, so maybe someday. But we're looking at making that video about that situation first. So hold on to your horses for that one. Is Arteta better than Wenger? No, not yet. Dude, that scared me so much. I was like, I thought we solved the OBS disconnecting problem. It's just asking me if I want to remove some unused printers. Oh, I just had a heart attack, dude. That's the same noise I get in my ear when OBS used to disconnect, and I thought I solved that problem when it went off. I was like, but it was asking me if I wanted to remove some unused printers. Oh. No, but by far the most impressive thing on any table, and I'm not trying to discredit Aston Villa here, is Girona. But I'm going to tell you why this is unfortunately not a massive underdog story. Yacht Rockerman, thank you for the 11 months. I'm glad you love the video so much. Making that video, full expenses, costs about $6,000. So what we need in order to make that kind of video is either to find a sponsor that's willing to pay that, or we make one every few months and I just set aside $1,000, $2,000 a month until we have that kind of money put together. Captain Ginger, thank you for the 27 months. But in terms of what I need from you guys, just watch the video. If you like it, share it with your friends, of course. But I like that. That's it. And if you guys subscribe, that's incredibly helpful. That stuff goes towards being able to make videos like that, and I really appreciate it. But that sort of burden's not necessarily, it's not on you guys. If we make great stuff, more people will watch it, and then we'll be able to make more great stuff. That's the way it should work, and that's the way it works. Girona literally wasted $6 million on summer transfers, which is madly low. Yeah, so Girona's top of La Liga. I don't know if you realize that. Girona is also, and I find this incredibly impressive. I find this incredibly impressive. They have the most goals, dude. How about this? Girona, in the same number of league matches, has scored more than double the goals of Manchester United. What are Villarreal and Sevilla doing? Well, Sevilla did almost get relegated last year. They hate their owner, Peter Lim, and they're just having a generally terrible time. Like, they're just not enjoying themselves, as you can tell. But they were also not enjoying themselves last year, so they've been bad for a while. Villarreal and, Valencia, it's all... They do their thing. Chris, thank you for the 6 months. Like, Sevilla got into the Champions League because they won the Europa League last year, but Sevilla finished like 16th or something in the league. Or was that Valencia? Oh, it's Peter Lim's Valencia. When I tell you I mix up Valencia and Sevilla all the time. All the time. I mix up Valencia and Sevilla. All the time. Brian, thank you so much for the 2 months. I don't know why. I do everybody's brain works different and draws different connections. Mine is Valencia and Sevilla are just the same. Like, I know they're not. Like, Sevilla's the Europa League meme team. Valencia's the one I literally made a whole video about Peter Lim in that situation. Like, I am aware of what's going down there. Brian, thank you so much for the 2 months, dude. Thank you for supporting the stream. It means a lot. Yeah, but like if you're asking as a viewer, like, what do I need to do for you to be able to make more of those videos? You know, if you subscribe and hang out, that's more than I could ever ask. Finally here for a stream. How far behind's the YouTube? Just one stream, Brexit Barry. Just one stream. But no, Girona has more than twice the goals of Manchester United. Here's why that doesn't. This isn't like a grand underdog story, though. Girona is City Football Group's team in Spain. Now, they're not spending crazy money, but they are, you know, they're very healthy financially, shall we say, right? They're very healthy financially, right? They're not, now, as for their team itself, they haven't spent a ton of money, but the primary owners of Girona are the City Group. 2 years ago, they played in the second division, and that's what makes them a sound financial investment. That's what makes them a very sound. I mean, look, 12 years ago, Leipzig was like in the fourth tier of Germany, or maybe they just made it up to the third tier. That's how it works, baby. That's how it works. They haven't spent a lot of money though. It's just when you have Citigroup behind you, you know, you're able to pay people really well. You've got great facility. You're able to install great facilities, and you've got like this faith and belief that things are going to be successful. They're going to be doing well. But I mean, they've won 13 of their first 16 matches. They're absolutely electric. Like they've obviously got more points than anybody in the Premier League has either. Like this isn't some sort of gimmick where Real Madrid and Barcelona and Atletico are having a bit of a down year, and then here they go. Always good to see Bilbao doing well, too. Good to see them in the top 6. Makes me happy. They're killing it. It's a major L take. It's not an underdog story to be ahead of 2 of the world's biggest teams while not spending much money. I mean, look, dude, it's really cool. That's why I'm talking about it. I'm happy for Girona and everybody around the club and everybody in the town. But, like, Citigroup does own the club. You know what I mean? Juan, thank you for the prime. Plus, thank you so much for the 4 months. Gerbino, thank you for the 15 months. Been a good way. Been a minute. Yo, Emmy, it's been a minute. Yeah, I did the update, Ollie. I did the update. Is it Girona? That sounds weird. Is it Girona? QS0, thank you for the 2 months, brother. Appreciate it. Flannel, thank you for the 25 months. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody that subs to the channel, dude. Thank you. Means a lot. They're only part owned. The primary owner. The primary owner is Citigroup, yeah. Wait, Girona? Well, how do you say the team? Okay, come on. Shh.
Girona.
So not Girona, not Girona. Girona. It's a medium G. It's like medium rare. Girona. Girona. Hell yeah, brother. It's Girona. I should learn that. They are top of La Liga. A little embarrassing not be able to say the team's name. Sealand, your American is showing. So I do have a question for you guys, though, because this might be something that I just don't know, because I am not, I'm American, right? So I would have figured this was super common practice, right? Everybody's losing their mind about this whole Jose Mourinho using a ball boy to pass Rui Patricio a note. Is this not normal? I feel like that should be super normal. And if it's not, then why is it not? Because this seems like the most like this is one of those things that I see Said you're American showing by being on r/soccer. I mean, that's a valid point. But I do go on r Circle Jerk as well. That is a fantastic Reddit for memes. But r soccer helps organize the information better. But anyways, I just knew it would have this video because I saw this. So this was like blowing up on Twitter, like Mourinho's a genius, huh? You know, like, and I've got no problem with that. I've got no problem with that. I think Mourinho's a great coach, but I don't think this is like a genius move. Chip Shot, thank you for the 11 months. Like how, like baseball, right? Baseball, you have like hand signals, right? So the manager will sit in the dugout and like send out the hand signals, right? And then you know what you're supposed to do based off the hand signals. I know that you hand notes to subs. I mean, I've seen that. But I don't think, look, Mourinho is not overrated. The last club not from a top 5 league to win the Champions League was Jose Mourinho's Porto, right? Jose Mourinho has won Champions Leagues. He's won Premier Leagues, right? Like his Chelsea team, awesome. I'm not here to talk smack about Mourinho. I'm just saying because he's Mourinho, I think this is being a little overblown. Thoughts on the Ohtani contract? We'll get to that in a second. I just thought this was weird, and I was wondering if you guys could. Like the reason I was asking is I was like, is this actually such a foreign concept, or is this just a normal thing that they happen to catch Jose Mourinho doing it, and they're like, wow, this man's a genius. Sometimes my genius is almost frightening, and you're like, is it really though? Right, like how else are you supposed? You see, you shout and you hand the notes to the subs. And you can. I was wondering also, like, is this illegal? Can you actually use the ball boys? Is this like a significant home advantage? Like, if somebody's taking a throw in, you hand a note to the ball boy. He runs over to the guy taking the throw in, hands the note to him, like, throw it to the tall guy. Like, okay, got it. Have I watched Top Gear? No, I've actually never seen Top Gear. Sorry. You know what I mean? My club, Malmo, is said to be interested in Duncan McGuire from Orlando. How is he, and is he any good? Honestly, Lex, I don't know. I didn't watch a lot of Orlando last year. Well, I've been to a few games at Orlando City Stadium. Orlando and Tampa are usually diametrically opposed, so I'm not like an Orlando fan, so I haven't really kept up with like how they were doing. Congrats to the Columbus Crew, though, on winning the MLS Cup. Congrats to the Columbus Crew. Darlington Nagbe, who I forgot was alive, wins his 4th MLS Cup. The crew were fantastic. The atmosphere in Columbus. Oh, yeah. Columbus, baby. Let me see if I can find a video. Crew. Who was the goal? Who scored the goal? Columbus Crew goal. Just want to get a little injection of the atmosphere, you know? Well, that's a little outdated. There we go. 2 goals in 2 minutes. This is great. You know, this is great atmosphere. Great atmosphere. Let's give this a listen. Let's see how they're doing. Oh God, sorry.
More of the same from Columbus. What a ball! Yeboah!
That was pretty good. I like playing the MLS Cup at somebody's home stadium too. That's fun. That's fun. That's energy. That's vibes, baby. That's vibes. Out of my mind. He scored, but he used. Yeah, I don't know what he was doing. He like poked it under the goalkeeper as one of those. One of those, isn't it? It was one of those, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah, okay, so the reason I did that, is I was watching somebody else's. I've watched a few people watch highlights on stream, and it's been okay. Although I have been banned by Twitch before because I was watching highlights of a game that was still going on, and they thought I was streaming it, and I just got instant banned. So, but Sean, watching highlights not always fine. And it's one of them. Yeah, it's one of them. Oh, it's one of them. What I want somebody to do, I don't think I have the ability to do this. I want somebody to figure out at what point Chelsea fails FFP. Because what we know at this point is that if Chelsea does not get into the Champions League in the next couple of years, that they're going to struggle to meet it. They're going to struggle to get the income to pay off these transfers they've made. Now, obviously, Chelsea's not getting diddly squat this year. They're not getting diddly or squat either. Not even separately, let alone together. They're out of here losing to Everton, right? At what point did that, like, mathematically, there's got to be a point where their income won't be able to cover the transfers. Because that was the bet. Todd Bowley made a bet. He said, we're going to spend all this money, and we have to assume that we're going to be getting Champions League TV income and sponsorship income. 2 years of that Champions League is big if it's close. Like, here's my question. Like, this year, they're not getting anything. Next year, do they have to get Champions League or they fail FFP? Oh my God, wait. They're probably fine. You know why they're probably fine? How much did they sell those players for? To Saudi Arabia? No, it's not the 10-year contracts. That's the only way they could do it in the first place. Transfer. Net transfer spend. Chelsea. When was this? What was this article? September, so after the window. Overall net spend since 2014. Chelsea has the second highest. That's not what I'm looking for, though. Includes data from 2023, which has Chelsea number one at $596 million in 2023. Yeah, but if you defer that, right? Like if you defer that $596 million over 6 years, I think Chelsea actually might be able to not get into the Champions League for the next couple of years. But because the amount of money, here, I all found the page on Transfermarkt. Where's the button for me to just not support them? Where is it? Is it hidden? Because I thought legally there had to be a button where you just like didn't support them and you were able to get rid of cookies. What psycho subscribes to Transfermarkt also? So they made $270 million from sales, and they spent. Yeah, I mean this is fully covered. This is fully covered by the amount of money you make just from being a Premier League team and just being Chelsea. The amount they spent on Caicedo, on Romeo Lavia, on Nkunku, on Palmer, That's all, like Nicholas Jackson. This is all covered. Every single part of this is covered. 270 million to 467. It's not even 200 million. It's 198 million that their net spend in the last transfer window was 198 million. For a club with Chelsea's income, that dang it, I overcooked it. I overcooked my estimation, dude. I did. I overcooked it. So Chelsea's probably not actually in trouble, even if they miss the Champions League for a couple of years now. They don't need anything next year either. The funny thing, though, what did Pochettino say? Pochettino said something I found incredibly funny. Yeah, what was it? Dude. Pochettino calls for Chelsea transfers. You know what we're not doing at Chelsea? We're not spending enough. We are not spending enough money. We need to spend more money. That's what we need. And I like even the undertitle thing, whatever that is. Chelsea have spent more than $1 billion under Todd Bowley and Igbali, but are 12th in the league. We are missing something. We need to improve our reality. Bro. It's not over until they have 3 first 11s. Probably not. But because Chelsea sold 270 million worth of players, they probably, as disturbing as it is, they probably can't afford to spend more. They probably can. I mean, how much was Premier League's new deal? $8 billion? Good God, it's 8.5. $8.5 billion. They agreed to a domestic television deal worth $8.45 billion, and the deal describes the largest sports media rights deal ever concluded. Is that yearly or overall? I need to learn more about how these things work. So when they say it's like 8.45 billion, is that yearly or is that overall? That's overall, right? Okay, so it's a 4-year deal worth. I was like, dude, if that's yearly, that's absolutely ridiculous. So 8.45 billion divided by 4 years would be 2.11 billion. Divided by 20 would be. I mean, guys, this is roughly $100 million a year. I mean, if it's split evenly, which it's not, it's split 1.6 to 1, right? Or do they split the media rights evenly and then the prize money is 1.6 to 1? TV money is even? Yeah, it's $100 million a club. So if you stay in the Prem, this is before anything else, and this is just domestic TV rights, right? Like it literally, it says just domestic, right? Domestic television deal. So this is before the U.S. TV deal or anything else. You're making, 10.5 million, or $105 million a year. You're making $105 million a year as a club. You know who's not doing that? Any other league. Even close. Total. Pano, thank you for the 8 months, dude. I appreciate you. Loner, thank you for the 19 months. Thank you for supporting the channel. Enjoy the bacon and the emotes, and make sure you get in the subsection of the Discord. Hacks off. Thank you for the 3 months. Saucy you, thank you for the 3 months. I appreciate you guys. That is insane. Well, okay, first of all, I don't think it's a decline on the previous deal because it's the largest sports media rights deal ever concluded in the UK. So maybe you're thinking about the last, abroad deal, but this is the domestic television deal worth a startling nearly £7 billion, right? So we're looking at $105 million per club per year just for the domestic TV deal. This is just domestic. And then once the world deal comes in, you're going to be literally looking at like $250 to $300 million per year to each club. Hey, Charlie, I'm glad you love the video. It's insane money. TV money is split like that. It is, Patty. TV money is divided amongst the teams in the league. Depending on the league, they handle it differently. I know in La Liga, they have like one pool. Bundesliga, they have one pool that splits with everybody, and then the other pool gets split based off how many times you're on TV. Premier League is actually the most equitable when it comes to sharing the money between themselves. Hey, Flack, thank you for the 4 months. Appreciate you spending little Jeff Bezos money. You're awesome. Hey, I really wanna know. Patty says 50% is divided equally, which would be 60 million. No, 52 million. 25% is divided on merit, which is the Bundesliga style. In final league positions. The final league position award money in the Premier League is famously 1.6 to 1. Famously, it's 1.6 to 1. So even if it's awarded by league position, then that's actually not a very big difference. 25% is distributed as facilities fee for televised matches. Oh. He's like, it literally says it on the website. You idiot! Good thing I can't read, baby. The big thing is there's actually more matches on TV. It's less per match, though. Yeah, that's like a very actually, that's a very actually answer. Because it's more money per team. So the point is, whether they're playing more matches or not, you can buy a new Achilles with all the money that you're getting. You know what I mean? If your ACL goes, just buy another one, right? Because the raw point of the whole thing is that the clubs are going to make even more money. And when you're talking about the international deal too, you're talking about Bournemouth and its 15,000 seat stadium is going to be making $250 million just for existing in the Premier League. So when you start seeing these transfers, like Bournemouth starts dropping 90 million on a wonder kid from Portugal, you'll know what's up. You'll know what's up. You want a crazier media rights comparison? NWSL in the US just signed a deal that is 6 times what the Women's Soccer League in the UK gets. Yeah, because people watch the NWSL in the US. Boom. But Patty, thanks for that breakdown. Where is it? Oh, that's an Athletic article. So equal shares. Oh, this is Man City's revenue breakdown for that year. Merit basis would be who's on TV, and then also final league position, which is 1.6 to 1. And then if you're on TV, this would also be just that. Forever. The Premier League is insane. It's going to become not fair. I'm warning you, we're teetering. We're teetering on the precipice of there only being one league, actual league that's competitive. Do. So this is why, like, Juventus and Real Madrid were like, yo, we need a Super League. And the Premier League clubs were, you know, the moment that the backlash hit, they were like, I don't think we need it. I think we'll be fine. Like, I think we'll be okay. They're already the Super League. They're already the Super League. Thankfully, there are leagues with no money, like Finland. There we go. Preserving the sanctity of the beautiful game by spending no money. Yeah, the Premier League is the Super League. I mean, what was who? I think it was Bournemouth. I always use Bournemouth as an example, but I think it was because Bournemouth outspent Real Madrid or something. It's very half-cooked, but, like, Bournemouth had a higher net spend than, like, almost every club outside of England. I think it was last summer or something. Or Bournemouth was, like, trying to make a $50 million deal on deadline day. Like, the amount of money in that, and that is well, you would look at that and go, that's insane. Like, that's a totally financially viable thing for them to do. Luton are actually doing it right. They're going to go back to the championship with a massive profit. Luton are well run. I think that their infrastructure just isn't there to support a Premier League club. They need to keep adding to it. You know, they need to reinvest the money that they get from being in the Premier League to adding to the infrastructure. They may, you know, who knows? Maybe they win a couple matches, you could stay up. It's not like they're far off of staying up right now. You know, they're not on 1 point after 16 matches. They're not like a hopeless institution. Zealand spending more on his editors than Real Madrid on their players? Actually, though, bro. I mean, actually. Kind of worth it, though. Do you see what Adler was able to slap together on that last one? Hey. Well, Luton had the league against Manchester City, man. I was a believer. You know, I was a believer. Then I wasn't. But, like, I was so there. Luton keep putting the fear of God in people, and that is funny. John McGinn being the best midfielder in the world, also funny. Really enjoying that. I felt like laying off Manchester United today. If you were actually genuinely curious, I felt like laying off Manchester United today. They lost 3-0 against Bournemouth. Like, just leave them alone. I don't know what's going on. Ben, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it, dude. The new Finnish TV deal is 20 times bigger than the last one. Oh, Uspay, that's actually kind of nuts. That's a crazy amount of inflation. Luton play good football. They just need to sustain it. Luton will be fine. The thing with Luton is, like, Luton isn't Everton, right? Everton's sitting in a position where, like, if they go down, they'll default on a loan and maybe go into administration. Luton goes down. It's like, oh, you remember that time we were in the Prem, right? And they go back to playing in somebody's backyard. Except they have parachute payments, so they'll be a great team in the championship as long as they spend their money well. All right, we've had a great start to the season. We can keep talking about this stuff. We've got a little Soweto derby to play with our boys Orlando Pirates here. I'm going to hop on that. I think you should change your thumbnail for your new video. Hashim, we always look at that stuff, like, business-wise, trying to decide what we're going to do. What do you think I should make it, Hashim? What should the thumbnail be? Craig, thank you for the 2 months. Now, we always break down, like, analytics of videos. We try to be very professional about it. Maybe change things up if we feel like we should. But Hashim, if you have any ideas, I'm always all ears, my brother. A rubber chicken. My man's got, I can feel it. He's cooking. I'm going to sign, we're signing Hashim to the team right now. Hashim's in. I wasn't being sarcastic either, if you actually have an idea. The top manager said the thumbnail title doesn't do justice to the quality of the video. Then what should it be? Because that's the sort of thing that we spend like 3 weeks to a month having these conversations behind the scenes and running through different versions of the thumbnail and the title. It's not like something we slap on there the night before, you know? Angry Holland eating bacon. Nailed it. Me on a whale. Yeah, I didn't consider that. That would actually be. I think that might be a banger, as the kids would say. All right, I just really want to win the Soweto Derby again. So I'm going to start like a full first team, even though I probably shouldn't. We got league matches coming up after this. First round, I think, of the Telecom Knockout. After we just won the MTN Cup, because we're goated. I trust you. I have faith in you. I love you. Hey, damn Donnie, that's awesome. Lambie, thank you for the 29 months. I appreciate you supporting the stream, dude. The current one gives a vibe. It's one of your FM vids. I don't know if I get that vibe from it. I don't think that necessarily. That might be a stretch. We messed around with some showing the island for sure. John, sorry. That was really good, John. That's an A-. That's an A-. That was good. Sorry about the death of your obese parrot, but I am glad it's a big weight off your shoulders. Oh, interesting. We should be able to cut this off, right? Yeah, we did. Okay. Bit of a wind sprint. We're in a bit of a wind sprint here, lads. Oh, goodness. Oh, yep, that's ours. Shkaran. Mosele, good man. Good man, Mosele. The thumbnail should be something more real. That, in my opinion, would probably be the best argument for that sort of thing. Also, Hashim. Sorry. Zealand, can you hire me for real? Can I drop my email? Hashim, no, sorry. The team, we have a very large team. I always appreciate the conversation, but hey, can you edit shorts? You know how to edit shorts? If you do, then give me a call, dude. Charlie, thank you for the tier 1. Thumbnail title, where is the end of the world? Yeah, you can't, that can't be the title. What does that even mean? You know what I mean? Like, you don't know what is happening in the... There is nothing that YouTubers think more about and agonize about more and debate more than the title and the thumbnail of a video. I texted that to like all my YouTubing friends and had answers bouncing back, and like we went over that so much. So it is very, very carefully considered. Sometimes you get it wrong, and then you change it like a week later, and then all of a sudden the video does way better. Like, nobody gets it right all the time, which is why I'm always open to like new ideas. But if you make it like, where is the end of the world? Like, nobody has any idea what the hell's going on. You know what I mean? Love from South Africa. Love back, dude. Hope you're doing well. We changed the New York one and then it did better. That is an example of a video where after a couple days we changed the title, we changed the thumbnail, and then it did better. YouTube's a weird thing, dude. It just looks like another FM video. Dude, I am... come on. Really? Thank you. I'm stunned you say it. You think it looks like another FM video? Because I never had a background or a title like that before for, like, an FM style video. I think honestly, you probably just think it's another FM video because you see my face. Like honestly, you probably think it's another FM video because you just see my face. My face is so synonymous with just like a Football Manager video in the first place. Like subconsciously, you probably see it and you're like, yeah, that's an FM video. Uncle Big Bear, thank you for the 23 months. Me staring at the camera with a worried or excited expression. Exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself. So I think obviously over time, I love making the Football Manager videos, but over time we want to change that so that you see my face and you're like, ah, sick football, soccer-based video. Masele, that sort of thing takes time. You just gotta keep moving on it. Complicated. Hey, Hall, thank you for the 9 months, dude. I appreciate you. Oh, look at the pace. Look at that 19 pace. It's actually down to 17. He has 19 acceleration, but the pace is down to 17. You can really tell. Yo, he's off white. No, my God. Where? There? Oh, my. Thanks, Mad Mark. I really appreciate you supporting the channel, my dude. Thank you for the 13. What CPU do I have? There are commands that will unveil my builds. I don't remember. It's an I something. And then I do not overclock it. No. Shoot! Dang it. I know what overclocking is, but I'm not overclocking my PC. But I don't think Football Manager really needs that. I think having your face takes away from the new audience you might gain from the video. I don't agree. I really don't agree with that. I think that part of the studies a lot of people have done is if you don't have your this is a debate that I've had a lot actually. Because I was the first person in the Football Manager space that wasn't doing a Let's Play that was putting my face on the thumbnails in the first place. And I do thumbnails where I don't put my face in them. But I think given like the nature of the Faroese, like the Faroe Islands video, I am a main character in that video, right? Like I'm the person telling you the story in the Faroe Islands. I think it would be more disoriented, or it'd be more disorienting and harder to get into the video if you hear this omniscient voice for the first 5 minutes and you don't have an idea of who that is, right? You kind of see me in little flashes, but if I'm on the thumbnail, then you know like who you're talking to, like who you're interacting with when the video starts. 0-0, baby. Not sick. Your face should have been there with the background of the rocks and the sea, then you can't tell it's a soccer-based video at all. We'd have to change the title. And then you'd have to, and then I passionately avoid putting soccer or football in the title. I just do. But yeah, it's like, say, for example, if you just put me in front of like cliffs and water, then you have to indicate what's going on even more in the title. And the title's already doing a lot of the heavy lifting and being like, why should you be interested in this video? What is going to be cool about this video? I actually hate the I hate the NYCFC thumbnail. Like I really hated it. I think it's way too flat. It doesn't, like, if you put it on like a YouTube browse page, it just doesn't pull you in at all. Please score. Like, it's way too flat. It doesn't pop at all. Like, you just scroll right by it. Maddie, thank you for the 21. Getting into the science of today. Any... We had a great experience. We had a lot of fun. I mean, we sought it out. We were like, what would make for a good complete video? Like, we need to go to a different island. We don't want to just spend all of our time driving back and forth between Klaksvik and right. And we're like, okay, we need to go to this town and this landmark. We went to whole towns and filmed whole things that didn't even make it into the video. Like, it was the highest level thing we've done for sure. It was the highest level thing we've done. Yeah, these things are very complex. While a thumbnail and title might look very simple, or might look like it's just kind of slapped on there, it is very complex in like what you're attempting to convey, right? Because there's so many different things you're balancing. You want people to understand what's going on in the video, but you also want to leave some mystery. Right? You don't want it, you want to make sure that it catches the eye and is easy to read, but you have to fit everything into it. Right? You can't add too many elements to the thumbnail because then your eye can't figure out what it's looking at. Right? Why not do 2 15-minute vids instead of one 30-minute one? I mean, that wouldn't have made any sense to make that 2 videos. Other than just being like, I got you, watch part 2. Like, that wouldn't, it just wouldn't have made any sense to make 2 videos out of that. You go Saavedra, Bangani Zungu, Brooks will stay. Sucks that we haven't scored yet. I feel like we've played pretty well in this game. Bring in Morena. There we go. I ate whale with the Faroese champions. No. That's also a lie. Right now, I really don't want to lie. Bro, I didn't know he had 3 XG. We have 2.7 XG in this game and 0 goals. Get all the way out of here with that. But I don't want to say something like I ate whale with the Faroese champions. Because, you know, I ate whale and Suyaro. Oh, get in! Oh, my... Well, I mean, the other version of the title was I watched instead of watching, but that's kind of interchangeable. I liked watching because it was a few characters less, but that was the last change I made to the title. You probably didn't think people thought about this stuff this much, did you? Kind of have to, though. Nice. Bringing in Tim Bizwane for the last couple minutes, see if he can make something happen. Fresh legs and all. Please score. Please score. I like that thought process, though. I like that thought process. Literally in a Soweto derby, and I'm like rolling through video titles. I like the way you formatted that title, though. That feels very Yes Theory to me. Like, I did blank. I don't like Faroese champions. I like the selling point being that they're in Europe, right? I think that's really neat. I did something with them. I like that for my brain. You've lost me, chat. My brain's gone. No, we're going to win this match. Watch. We're going to win right here. Come on. Get it. Get it. Wide. Dude, what is that ball? Oh my, there's one defender and two of our players. There's one defender and two of our players, and you passed it straight to the defender. Come on, man. Now watch Faroese Champs Shock Europe. It's too similar to what we've got right now. All right, Cody Song. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness, dude. Oh. Oh, my, dude, we're on him again. Saavedra. Pin! You gotta say we deserve it. This better have extra time. Oh, my goodness! Pin! Who's taking it? This is literally a match-deciding pin. There is no time left. Who do we want? Shkurin's on the bench. So it's Saavedra or Olivier Verdun. Bad Boy's not on the field. Verdun or Erwin Saavedra. It's really a push. They both have 13 penalty taking. All right, looks like chat's going a little to the captain, Olivier Verdun, in the Soweto Derby to win it. This is on you guys if he doesn't score. I'm just, just letting you know. Olivier Verdun, the whole match in his boot here, and he scores! And Orlando Pirates, with the last kick of the match, have won the Soweto Derby again! Olivier Verdun, right in the top corner. Brilliant from the captain. That's an outstanding penalty from Olivier Verdun. There is no saving that. Let's frickin' go, baby. What was the XG in that game? I didn't look at the frickin' graph. I just wanted to get at it. But we utterly dominated that game and then grabbed a last-second pen. Yeah, it was ugly. That XG was ugly. No, but I'm thinking like title, like. I'll come up with a good one. I definitely now feel like there's a better title for the video than what we have right now. And I'll come up with it today. Probably like 4. I want to look. 3.81. And we won every single momentum block, and we won 1-0 on a last-second penalty. I would have been furious. We're away against Cape Town City next. Fair enough. As we continue to just absolutely drag our opponents in the Soweto Derby. We should have a bunch of league matches in a row right now. I think. This dude's not good enough. See you later. Imagine the struggle if Zealand ever goes to if I ever go to New Zealand. That'd be easy. Zealand goes to Zealand. Who doesn't want to watch that? Just me standing in front of a sign that says Zealand on it. And I'm like, So you're right. I didn't talk about the Shohei Ohtani contract. Put a 1 in the chat if you have no idea who Shohei Ohtani is or what the Shohei Ohtani contract is. How many people have no idea who Shohei Ohtani is or what his contract is? All right, cool. That's a lot of people. Thank you, guys. Here you go. Let me just pop this one out for you. He just signed a contract for $700 million. It's fully guaranteed, and it's over 10 years. Why? Oh, he's really good at bagging groceries at the local grocery store, and they really wanted to keep him around. So anytime I hear people talking about, like, I think these Premier League footballers are overpaid. You know how much Erling Haaland makes per year? 19. Converted to dollars, it's like 22, 23 million. The best baseball player in the world in a sport that, I'll still argue is like the 4th most popular sport in the world in baseball. It is significantly less popular, right, than soccer, football, right? So it's, he's making Saudi Arabia type money, but he's not playing in Saudi Arabia. He's playing in the MLB. $700 million fully guaranteed for 10 years. $70 million per year. $1.3 million per week for 10 straight years. I can't even spend $1 million a week. I don't have enough imagination for that. Oh, I agree. I mean, I worked in baseball for a long time. I think the hardest thing to do in any sport is hit a baseball. Yeah, it is. Yeah. But also, like, less people are watching it than the Premier League. And Erling Haaland's making like 25% of what that guy's making. It's just crazy when you think about it. It just really is crazy. Like, the Premier League owners are actually getting a sick deal. They're getting a sick deal. They're sitting there like, oh, yeah. See what we could be having to pay? That would suck, wouldn't it? All right, Bongani Zungu's in. Goodman Masele is going to stay in. And we're going to go with Saavedra, Zungu, Masele, Koba. Shkurin's out. Siabanga Mabena has definitely been putting in some great running and training, so we're going to give him a shot. And we're going to go ahead and give Lelamela Bad Boy the opportunity to start this match. We got a lot of love for Lelamela Bad Boy. Oh, that's the wrong guy. Where's Reagan Dortley? I mix him up with Keegan Dolly all the time. I just need Reagan Dortley. Thank you. And then Innocent Maela. We'll play him with the Bella Moreno. On the bench, we've got Sabia, Sabisi, Rivaldo Kutsea, Brooks, Swane, Kudumela, Koba, Shkurin. Yeah, it's beautiful. We're actually super set. Dare I say gorgeous? What are we? We're away against Polokwane City? Okay, we'll walk them. We're going to dog walk them. Alerts are off? No, Alan, they shouldn't be. He's not even going on the pitch for 2 years. He's not even going to pitch for 2 years. Yeah, probably not. They want to make sure that arm's healthy. Have I downloaded the new update? I have. It was a small one, right? I haven't even looked up what was in it. MLB The Show stream incoming? Hey, if somebody pays me $700 million, I'm there. I'm all over it. I'll play baseball full time. $700 million. I mean, $70 million a year is just incredible. Boggles the mind. Of course, after taxes, I'm sure it's like $35 million a year, but at that point, who's counting? Somebody did the math. I think he literally pockets, like, out of the $70 million he makes each year, I think he puts $34 million straight into his pocket. So I guess it's less exciting. But when you think about it, after tax income, that is very high, obviously. Yeah, poor guy. Poor guy. Only getting $35 million a year. Less than $1 million a week straight into his pocket. But then you add in maybe investments and different ways you get around taxes and stuff. Probably be okay. Yeah, not worth it. Exactly. Barcello, thank you for the 19 months, dude. I appreciate you. Thanks for supporting the channel. Enjoy the bacon. Enjoy the emotes. Oh, boy. Nice. Was worried that was a penalty whistle, so anything but that works for me. And Alan, thank you for the 3 months. Love you too, dude. Mitch, thank you for the 34. Siabonga Mabena. Sungu. Sungu! Ah! That tax is mega high. I mean, dude, if it was in Europe, that'd be even higher, right? California. So he signed for the LA Dodgers. I have no idea what I'm like. I don't know tax law at all, or tax rates. I know in my home state of Florida, there's no income tax. So if he'd signed the contract in Florida, then he would be making $70 million a year. But there's also not a team in Florida that could pay that. So. But he signed it in California. California is like New York and a couple of other states in the U.S. that have pretty high tax rates. And I would imagine it's like a bracketed thing. So he's obviously in the top bracket. I would hope. I hope there's not a bracket even higher than that, where he's paying basically when it comes down to state and federal taxes. Well, sorry. If you're in Florida, you don't pay any state income tax. You still have federal stuff that you have to pay. So you wouldn't get all 70 million. You just get a lot more of it. Yeah. So I misspoke there. I realize the vast majority of you guys don't live in the U.S. too, so that wasn't obvious. There are state taxes and then there are federal taxes. There's an I live in Florida tax and then there's an I live in the U.S. tax. And those are different. It's a game, dude. If game checks are taxed based off of where the game is played, then MLB Twitter that keeps tweeting about how much money he's going to pay in taxes is really missing the boat, because I've seen a couple of very good baseball reporters tweet about how much money he's going to be paying in taxes, and they're using the California tax system. Okay, well, he's going to play over half of his games in California. So we tentatively say he'll make about $45 million a year. Rich people don't pay taxes in the U.S. I mean, people do pay taxes in the U.S. It's just, I don't know what you're talking about. Apple is headquartered in Ireland. What do you... Obviously, Apple's not an American company. What are you talking about? Come on, guys. They're in Ireland. Hey, what's up, Finstars? How you doing? Mabena? Oh, he was off. Dang it. Let the man celebrate. Messi doesn't pay his taxes, dude. He has a suspended prison sentence in Spain. The art. Oh, yo. Otani finds a grandmother in Ireland, switches his nationality. He's playing for the Irish national team at the next World Baseball Classic. Just a brilliant goal. It's a great run by Saavedra. It's actually a great run. It's a shame that it ended up being an own goal. But that was a really nice run to get into that position. Very, all-around midfielder type run to create that. I don't know. Where's the... Midfielder showed up way late for that. You got to call bank. Should do that. Playing pickup soccer to park somewhere. I called bank on that own goal. Yeah, Shohei Ohtani, but with the apostrophe. Oh, it's Ohtani. Oh, nobody ever spells it right on like the back of his jersey with the apostrophe. I can't remember the comedian's name, but somebody will remember him because I know certain people on the internet like worship this guy. But he said something like it's, with the whole tax evasion stuff. It's like, yeah, it's a big club and you're not in it. I always thought that was a pretty good way to sum it up. Like, it's a big club and you're not in it. So. See, it was just because I said that out loud. Now the state's out to get me by scoring on me. Unbelievable. I have Shkurin. Yeah, he played 3 days ago, so he's sitting this one out. But Ilya is still here. The Crimson Chin, Buzz Lightyear's still here. That's a tough angle for Ali Ahmada to be given up there. I'm sorry. That's a tough angle. I'm not a fan of that one. We can still win this. Keep working hard and it'll come. Hopefully. Hey, I made one guy happy. So it's not a suspended prison sentence? I mean, I think the legal way they word it in Spain, at least from the articles I was reading, is like it's a prison sentence under 2 years, so it is suspended. Like, because you don't serve prison sentences under 2 years for whatever reason. Like, all right. Could this turn into a Pentagon challenge? I mean, it's possible. I wouldn't say it's likely. I've never been really interested in a Pentagon challenge. Now, I am interested in winning the African Champions League this year. That is something that piques my interest. I'm also interested in winning this freaking game against Polokwane, because why are we not? Yeah, South Africa produces a boatload of wonder kids on FM. I wonder, I don't know why. Their youth rating isn't super high. I think it's just that their league does a really good job of developing players. I guess it's got to be the honest reason. We're a big part of that, We are the sugar daddy of the South African League. Tapela Morena, all brilliant. It's bad boy. It's good man Masele. It's bad boy. Ah. Who said future superstar, dude? He's the superstar. Importance of the games. Yeah, I think South Africa, if you're a young player, you're getting a ton of important matches where, like, if you spawn in Nigeria and you're in a league that's it's not playable. Pin. Well, he didn't touch the ball. Unless you're saying that he flopped. And I mean, Saavedra is from Bolivia. It's possible he flopped here, but I'm not willing to go along with that. I stand with my players. Oh, come on. We're scoring this. You know this is in the back of the net. This is easy. Cook. He missed the freaking delivery. Shkurin, you're in. Where's Koba? He's nervous. Give me Tabizo Kudumela. Or no, was it not Bad Boy? Oh, that Bad Boy is having the bad game. It's Saavedra that's having the bad game. Can I get Timba Tswane, please? With Goodman, Masele, and, oh my goodness, Zungu. Zungu's having a bad game, too. Interesting. I'm going to get Innocent Maela for Sins Lamusa Sabia. Thank you, Otto, for 41 months. You are a legend to the channel. Thank you for supporting us so long, and thank you for being a great person. Jack Transfer, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you for the 1,000 bits. I appreciate it. Dude, you guys have got my wheels turning about some different thumbnail and title ideas. I'm really excited to get those moving. Oh, it's 50. I thought 41. Dude, I thought 41 sounded low. I was like, he's been subscribed longer than that. I thought, did he miss a few months? That's literally what my brain said. 50 months. The big 5-0. The half century. Otto, thank you for 50 months. You're a legend. Even more of a legend. Wow, 9 months, just like that. But Jack, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. I'm really glad I'm really, really, really happy that everybody enjoyed the video. That we were able to do what we were hoping we would be able to do. We'd never done something like that before, but we just went for it. And that's only possible because you guys, subscribe to the channel and stuff. And so I really do appreciate it. I try not to take it for granted. And I want to do a lot more videos like that in the future. Yeah. Jorginho, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate you spending $5 of Jeff Bezos money. Hell yeah, brother. Get that cross in. Get that. That was okay. That's okay, though. That was a good play. Just didn't quite come off. That's a good play. We're running out of time here, boys. Once again, Brooks. Swanee. Oh, what a goal! Oh, they've gone and stolen it at the death again. It's Timber Swanee, who's come sailing in with one of the goals of the season. The 36-year-old Timber Swanee, he's still got it. Wow. With 5 minutes and change left, first time shot, pops it off the post and in. I mean, come on. Stop it right now, Timber Swanee. Stop that football. Where are you being critical, Fizzy? Where's I was looking for it. I missed a Buzz Lightyear howler because I was reading chat. So it was like, 75th minute. Is that where it was? Whatever. I want Ilya Shkurin to stay great in my mind, so I'm not going to find it. I do that sometimes. I'll try and, play it off, but I'll, totally miss a play because I'm reading chat. Oh, nice pass by Shkurin. All right, man, this is where he scores and looks good. Or Maseko. Good God. This team can't shoot. Maybe we'll get hot and we'll be able to shoot, but we underscore our XG so dramatically in every match. We have almost 3 XG in this match. And one of the goals we have is obviously a 30-yard banger, which not a high XG play. Sounds like it was a pretty bad miss, but you know what? Ilya Shkurin's a great player, so he's not going to do that a lot because he's a great player, right? He's just a great player. Except for, and then all of a sudden we score 9 goals, and you're like, oh, so that's what it feels like when we score what we're supposed to. That's one of those matches where you just kind of gut it out. Inda and Zungu are suspended for the next league match. It wasn't pretty, but we had our moment of quality to win it for us. Oh, we have away to Swallows in 2 matches. Am I going to get caught looking ahead? Probably. Rust Twitch Rivals is going to be the same without Pirate Z. Yeah. Rust Twitch Rivals it starts today. I was sad. I'm not in it, but it happens. I'm sad. I'm not in it. All right, I am going to watch it. I'm going to watch the goal that he missed. Oh, that's the Swanee goal. That is a great goal, though. Wait, no love lost between me and Nico Moby? Oh. Well, if he's playing against Chippa United, we're just spamming the ball down the left because he's terrible. He's a right back. We're going right after him. That dude's trying to talk smack, too. I will concentrate, play down the left the entire game. Don't tempt me. You don't want 90 minutes to Tapelo Maseko. You might think you want 90 minutes of Tapelo Maseko. You do not want 90 minutes of Tapelo Maseko. Okay? That will cause you serious distress. Since you're doing a journeyman save, you're taking the bag and coaching in Saudi Arabia. It's not playable in FM. It's not playable in FM. I always thought the power move would be take the bag and then donate a ton of it to charities. Like, just funnel money out of the, take the bag. Like, I always thought, it's probably not happening, but I always thought the ultimate troll would be like Jordan Henderson is just doing what he needs to in order to get the bag, and then he shows up and then just drops a huge donation off to, like, supporting charities. Yeah. Like, I always thought that would be such a power move, but you can't say it out loud because they have to believe you're, like, actually in on it or they won't pay you. But literally just use the fact that they're willing to pay you a ton of money to funnel the money to charities. Try to make the world a better place with that money, you know? All right, we're at home. Even though we're missing a couple dudes, we should be able to cook. Rivaldo Kutsea, how you doing? How you doing? Is Dortley gonna play? I'm gonna give Bungani Kumalo a little run out. That talented young center back deserves a match. Nobody deserves anything. Well, Sabisi, and where is Neo Rapu? For Innocent Maela. Neo Rapu, Sabisi, Verdon, Kumalo, Goodman, Masele is going to not play. We're going to move Saavedra over and have Brooks next to him, and Kutsea and Bad Boy got a match, and now Koba's back. Maseko's there. Ilya Shkurin's stepping back in. Maseko could just play the full 90 minutes of like all three matches. He is an absolute machine. Oh, great song. He is an absolute machine. Keegan Dolly, you are coming up to play off the wing. Please and thank you. We have Masele, Swane, Morena. Yeah. Be fine. We'll stay on attacking. We'll try and run these guys off the field. Chippy United's one of those teams that's in the bottom half of the league. We really have to, when we play teams like this, we want to stay in our system. Plug and play pieces. We don't have to make, we don't have to think about specific adjustments or matchups. We may have to do that kind of late in the second half if they're hanging around, but we should theoretically be okay. Yeah, Shkurin's not going to renew his contract. He probably doesn't want to hang around here anymore. Hey, Zealand just found the channel, started streaming FM. Any advice on how to make it fun to watch for others? Play saves that are fun. You want to be, I think the most important thing about streaming is don't stream if you're not having fun. Because if you're not having fun, then other people won't be having fun. Because it's pretty obvious if you're not having fun. I mean, maybe some people are good actors, but I think a general rule of thumb is you want to do stuff that you're having fun doing. Which would be why I stream so much Football Manager. But look, if you want to grow streaming Football Manager, you've got to make YouTube videos. There's no real growth algorithm on Twitch other than having a bunch of people watching you already. So if you want to grow a community of people that likes to hang out and watch you, you've got to make content about it. Something. Maybe you're making funny TikToks. Maybe you're making guides that you post to Reddit and you say, hey guys, I stream, by the way. Like, whatever it is, you got to be making content that drives people to the stream, because the stream, and all you guys here, hi guys, it's like the community that you hang out with that's been kind of built somewhere else, if that makes sense. Give me Shelton, thank you for the 27 months. I appreciate you. That is 3 Twitch children. Spankman, yeah, of course. This isn't YouTube. I have some bad news. Brandon, I have some bad news. You got lost. You took a turn somewhere on the internet and things became purple instead of red. Dang it, Brooks. Maseko bailing him out there by coming back to get that ball. Shkurin, Saavedra, Koba. Hey, Sir Plius, thank you for the 38 months. Wait, this isn't TikTok? No way. No, I just always like, that's why people are like, do you get burnt out playing FM? I'm like, no. If I did, I just wouldn't play FM. Like, Neo Rapu! Savitra! Oh, dang it. This isn't Pinterest? What? Thought this was Wikipedia. Do I play off stream? Yeah. The ability to port saves, when I'm like traveling and stuff, or I gotta play on my laptop. I'm playing the Taunton save. I ported it forward. I just play that in my free time. Thank you. Come on! Let's go, baby! Ginge, thank you for the tier 1, dude. Welcome to the Hammers. Enjoy the bacon. Enjoy the emotes. And enjoy being part of an elite online gaming community. Did I see the BBC snippet on FM last week? I didn't, no. What was BBC doing talking about FM? Maseko? What are we doing here? Capella Maseko, Brooks, Neo Rapu, square it! That was cleared off the line. That got by the keeper. What in the world? Oh, we can do everything so beautifully but score the ball. It's amazing. Rapu just had to lay that to Saavedra too. It was open. Oh, great step by Sabisi. Koba was late. Kosanati, Sabisi doing a good job there. Doing a very good job there. Love having a good defensive fullback for once in my life. Could say good pace on that pass. Brooks, Neo Rapu. Lets the defender back into the play, only to take him out of it again, and then get the ball to Shkurin. That works for me. Ilya! Dum. Yes, if we say we do leave after this season because they don't want to fund any more coaching courses for us, we could take Ilya Shkurin to our next team. But he hasn't exactly been transcendent. He's a good player, but... You guys okay? Like, what? The pass back from the center circle just misses by a mile. Guys having a rough day out there. That rating isn't going to be too pretty. Bruh. Yeah. In theory, we could see Heiko scoring goals and have him 25 graphics. Yeah, you can do it. The Taunton save is up for download. You can download that save and play with it if you want to. You can manage the mighty Peacocks and try and win all the trophies in the same year. Oh, there it is, Maseko! Brilliant goal! 3-0. Thank you. This is the type of match I wanted to play. This is the type. I wanted to key highlight this team, and we've done it. This is the type of match I wanted. How many of you guys are playing the Taunton save on FM24? Like, are you guys playing it? You taking a crack at it? I let the AI sim it for 15 years. That must have been interesting. Are you also sharing this? I share the saves when they're done. Because I don't like it getting spoiled like this guy has great current ability, because somebody will use the editor to like look stuff up. You know, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So I release the saves when I'm done playing them. So when the save is done, I just release it. What's the plan for the save? So we started with no playing badge or no playing experience and no coaching badges. So I basically just put myself into the game, and we're trying to work our way up to the very top of the managerial game. So we got a job in the second division with the worst team in the second division of South Africa. I think they were projected to finish 12th out of 16, but they finished 16th the year before. We won the league the first year. We executed a brilliant turnaround, and then we got a job in just our second season with a very good team in the South African top flight, which would be this team, Orlando Pirates. And then we won every domestic trophy except for the league, qualified for the African Champions League. So now we're playing desperate to win the league. We're in the African Champions League, and we've already won the MTN Cup. There are 2 other domestic cups for South Africa that we are trying to win. Brooks! Oh, what a shot by Ethan Brooks. Hello, my good sir. Banger central. Oh, he dummied that. That was disorienting. He used a screen from his own player, dummied it. A firm strike with the left boot. Are you going to apply for jobs or just wait for offers? I think after this year, especially if we win every trophy, I'm going to be out of a contract, I think. So I don't even have to, like, apply for jobs necessarily. I just have to wait. Because then I don't even have to deal with the whole, like, well, you applied for jobs when you were at your last job. Like, that whole thing. I can just, my contract would expire and I'd just move on. Oh, my goodness. We're fine. We're fine. Say, Seinfeld, thank you for the 25 months, dude. I really appreciate it. That's over 2 years. Dude, 2 years. That wasn't bad. Seinfeld, it wasn't a great joke, but it was not bad, you know. I'm going to go with a I'm going to go with a C+. I'm going to go with a C+. I think C- is harsh. It's a solid dad joke, okay? It doesn't deserve the disrespect. I'm uncomfortable with the fact that Goodman Masele can play a defensive role. Oh, goodness. I have faith in you. I know you're not worried because we're winning 5-0. I just want to get you on the field because some other guys are tired. And they said that it would be kind of cool if you could do it. So, yeah, appreciate the help, dude. Koba's going to come off for Keegan Dolly. And who else we want to get time? Tapella Morena. Get the rest of the subs in. We better win the freaking league this year. I can't believe we didn't win the league last year. We better be the best team in Africa. I appreciate you keeping me grounded, chat. There you go. You take it like a true king. You take that on the chin, you move forward. It's not bad either. I've given much lower ratings for dad jokes. It was a solid dad joke. Wow, that's a lucky pen. It just wasn't a great dad joke, you know? How am I? Well, I am here, my man. That's a hat trick from your boy Ilya Shkurin. And how about a crisp 6-0 against Chippa United? Wait, Dion Hotto's on the other team too? Wow, how long has that been there? He's got a 5.8 too. That guy was on my team last year. Sorry. Yeah, he has a 5.8. There's a reason we don't have him anymore. And the reason is he's bad. It was saved on the clean sheet bonuses, I guess. I watched the MLS Cup. Yeah, I watched some of it. I had the Army-Navy American football game on at the same time, which was fun. But I mean, aren't there already rumors about old Wilfried Nancy going to Europe? So I don't have to be the guy that goes like, dude, just stop fouling him. You're just giving me free goals, man. That's another one. I go ahead and make this 7-1 now, Erwin, if you don't mind. Thank you. We're going for an utterly dominant season here. That's what we're going for. We're scraping out the tough ones like we did against Polokwane in the last match. And then when we really do have it going on, we drop a 7-1 over Chippy United. Like, it's easy. Very happy with the way you won that match. Blown them away. Now we're away against Swallows in our next match. We're just getting to play a lot of league matches right away because we got African Champions Leagues like beckoning in December. Right in the middle of this summer. I can't wait. It's going to be a nice cold home match. Oh no, Black Leopards are in last. Black Leopards are in dead last. They have a win in the 6 matches they have played. So all they needed, just got to go get another win somewhere. Just find another win. They beat the Sundowns in the Cup, which just make that's starting to look like even more of an amazing upset. They knocked the Sundowns out of the first round of the Telecom. We have the second round of the Telecom Cup coming up against Cape Town, but we do have Swallows away first. Now Swallows actually pretty decent. Swallows are legit. Anybody that's like not young that needs some fitness, like Talani Serrero or Rushwin Dortley, Boudelese, everybody else is young and will be able to play on match day in the U21s match. Which is what I want to get them out there for. Mamelodi Sundowns aren't going to give up the chase. Swallows are hanging though. Swallows are one of the 3 teams that have not lost a league game yet this year. So this is a big opportunity for us to ruin their day. Oh, my bad. I forgot the second one. A little behind my head here. There's a recovery that does not have a match review, and it must be addressed immediately. Or else I will grow hives. I am allergic to not doing match reviews. Office UK or US, what's the best airplane viewing? Go with Office US. I've dug my heels in and had arguments in the chat. I really think the US office is just better on the UK office. It's a little less painfully awkward, in a painful way. What happened to Bad Boy? He's still here. Retracting interest in takeover rumors. What can I say? We're just a desirable destination. Everybody loves Soweto. Kosanati Sabisi's ability is diminishing. I hate that. Tembezwane and Erwin Saavedra are playing well. How about that? Erwin all the way back from a torn Achilles tendon. It's friggin' Aaron Rodgers out here huffing essential oils until he gets back out on the field. Man is elite. Yeah, sorry. Even though you're a goalkeeper, I think we just have better goalkeeping options in our short list than you. No need to keep funding your scouting. Although I did find the U.S. ones very painful at times. Yeah, I mean, the U.S. office, obviously, it's one's modeled after the other. They're still going to have some of that painful awkwardness. I just felt like in the UK office, it relies on that a little bit more. In my professional opinion, it just relies on that a little bit more, and I think that it's just what makes the U.S. office a little better. Just a little better. Yeah, I've only watched Scott's Tots once. I've only watched the Scott's Tots episode one time. I watched it once and I was like, I'm out. I'm out. Like hiding my face while it's on the TV. I'm out. How long do you plan to manage in Africa? We could win the African Champions League right now, and then we'd be fine. And I don't think we'd worry about it. So it is distinctly possible that this is our last season in Africa. It is possible. All right, Swallows, let's get down to business. You haven't lost this year, and I am absolutely planning on changing that. Goodman, Masela, you're in. Koba, Maseko, Shkurin, Kumalo's going to be popped on out of here. Olisa Inda, and then there's somebody else down here, I think. There's Zungu. All right, I just want Zungu on the bench instead of Sabia. That was it. Actually, I want Sabia. We'll put Sabia on the bench, march him down. Beautiful. Then we have Zungu, Saavedra, Swane, Kudumela, Mabena. That's what we got going on. Okay, Swallows. You are a team that seems to have emerged this year as a competent opponent. Want to shout some I have faith in yous? Because we have played, what is it, 7 league matches? Because we've been in so many different competitions. We have won 6 and drawn 1. We're absolutely cooking. I want to stay cooking. Don't let anybody stop you from living your dream and cooking. Don't let them stop you. I got to order a sandwich. Hold on. I just remembered that I totally forgot to make myself lunch before the stream today. Which means if we could sculpture, what is that? What is that, dude? What shambolic goalkeeping? What on earth is that? Oh, it's just absolutely terrible. I mean, we'll take it, but I mean, you're telling me this team's not lost a match the whole season? They've played 7 matches, they hadn't lost one. And then they go and do that. Okay. I'm a skeptic. Koba. Oh. Anything on target on Mbanjwa works for me, man. Anything on target works for me. Hey, what are we doing? Oh, what is that call? Oh, get that out. I almost have my sandwich ordered. Just hang on a little longer. There we go. Got it. All right, pass. Pass. There's 2 guys. There's only 1 defender. There's 2 guys. Thank you. Oh, my. We get in that situation a lot, and we always seem to make the wrong decision. We are so consistent at it that I am proud of our consistency and disappointed in what our consistency is. Brooks. Oh, my goodness. That took a deflection, didn't it? That took a deflection. That totally took a deflection. I'm not even gonna. We're not. Oh, we're not. But Ethan Brooks is scoring more goals than I thought he would. Ethan Brooks is a bag man. All right. So this was a team we were supposed to be worried about. Man, this if we stay injury free and this team keeps like ticking, I don't even think we've reached our final form. We haven't even evolved. Shkurin, that's fine. Koba's there. He's got good man Masele. It's a little scary how good this team is. It is a little scary how good we've made this team. We're making this look so easy away against the 4th place team in the league right now. A team that had played the first 7 matches, won 5 and drawn 2. A very, very competitive opponent in Swallows. Oh, Black Leopards just equalized against Amazulu. Let's freaking go, Black Leopards. That'd be that helpful for us at the top of the table. That's not even just us rooting for our old team. Let's go, Maseko. Take it wide. Take him on. Use that pace, baby. Run. Woo. Oh, Vegas Blazer. That's awesome, dude. I hope a lot of people have a fondness for the Faroe Islands the same way I do after that trip. Not everywhere you go in the world do you feel like a strong affinity for it after you go there, and I'm sure when we make those types of videos, it'll be like that, but that was, that's a special place. And they know it. I don't think they know how much, but they do know it a little bit. Oh, what did I say? Oh. Eli, LB1 Kenobi, thank you for the 7 months, dude. Thank you for supporting the stream. Enjoy the bacon. Enjoy the emotes, dude. Make sure you get in the subscriber section of the Discord, you awesome individual. Yeah, we nailed that. So, I'm going to confuse everybody. This doesn't seem to be working. Well, let's see how much that matters, huh? I clicked on the wrong thing. Ah, dang it. Okay. I wanted the complacency thing. I just can't read. It really is a problem. Yeah, had a little too much Earn Brew. You know, we got into the store. I had like 80,000 pounds of sugar, and I don't make any sense. And that's what's happening. Rivaldo Kutseya is coming off from Bangani Tsungu. You like to. All right, inside forward off the left. Siabanga Mabena instead of Timba Zwane. I don't think it mattered that much. We haven't like started giving up a bunch of chances, and we did just score. So I think we survived my own. Yeah, I try to build teams that are able to survive my stupidity. I think that's very important. Yeah, I'm going to praise them. It kind of worked. There's two guys that are upset, but they would have preferred to stay on the bench, I think. Nobody's having a great time out there. We're definitely going to be doing a refocusing team talk after this. Oh, my. What in the Man City just happened? Wow. Hello. Swallows. Very nice play, dude. Oh, I want to watch that. I full credit. That was a beautiful goal, and I want to watch it again. I wish my team could run this sort of play. This was like the most ideal set play off a corner, right? Out to the edge, back, through. Like, oh my goodness, that was pretty. Wow, that was pretty. Wow, that was gorgeous. And it saved us a clean sheet bonus again. Look, we might be winning 4-1, and they scored the prettiest goal of the match. That is just brilliant. Empty net tap in. But we controlled the rest of the match pretty well. That's good stuff. This would be mean. Oh! Koba's got some ups. I keep finding these wingers that are surprisingly good at heading. Maybe every fullback in the league's just really short. Don't get complacent now. Seemed anxious. You were really good today. Looked stressed. Also, you thought you did really well tonight. Everybody else, we understand we need to focus, right? I understand we need to stay locked in. We can't take it for granted that we're on a real big hot streak right now and we're winning every match we play. There's one little slip up, especially in this cup we got coming up, will hurt. Amazulu did end up beating Black Leopards by 3 goals, so sadness. And we made almost $2,000 or $200,000. I think that was the end of the first period. It was. That was the end of the first period, and we finished top of the league, so we got a nice little paycheck. That's all that matters for. If you're top of the league, like, you know, each quarter of the league, if you do the best in the league during that quarter, you get just like money. It's an interesting way to do it. Oh, I didn't want to do the penalties, but I think I might have just locked it. The penalty training before the match. Amazulu's next league match. Oh, that's a spicy, though. That's a spicy tamale. Oh, Cape Town City away in the Telecom knockouts. And then Amazulu in the South African Premier Division. Oh, we're ready. Oh, we are very ready. All right, who's eligible for this match? Man City Youth set up best in the world. Dinamo Zagreb checking it at 8th. Hell yeah. Oh, okay. My mic is falling off the holder. I'll just leave it here for today and not touch it. And I'll fix that after the stream. What's the current save? We started with no playing badges or coaching experience, and we're trying to get as high up in the world's game as possible. Dude, Lelo Melo Bad Boy has terrible bounce back from like, you know, if like he played a match a couple days ago. He is like awful at bouncing back from that. We have an incredible starting lineup when we rotate. Sabizi, Kumalo, Mayela, Neo Rapu, Sungu, Saavedra, Swane, Kudumela, Maseko, Mabena. Nuts. Police and can hang out. Sabia. We need to go with Morena. Yeah, I'll go with Morena. Create some offense. Sungu, Saavedra, Swane, Sesi, Kutsea. Just seeing if there's anybody I want to move off the bench. But no, I think we'll just leave like first team on the bench. Where's the other Siabonga? What's his name? Molina? No playing badges or coaching experience? Yeah, I do say that just about every time. No coaching badges or playing experience would be the appropriate English way to say that. But I, can't read, don't speak English. It's all part of the experience. I'll take Kutsei off of Brooks and Masele, and Oswin Apolis is back. Okay. So I can play a few of these guys in that match, is what I'm figuring out here. Lelamela Bad Boy can go get some match sharpness and play in that match. Even though he's tired, it won't matter as much when he's playing against the Swallows U21s and scoring 5 goals. Right, we made $1 million last month. Look at us go, putting that debt out to pasture. Waka Waka from 2010's the best FIFA song ever. That's such a hard, I love just like FIFA playlists. This isn't one, but I do love just FIFA playlists. They're just awesome. Truly tremendous stuff. I don't know who's in charge of picking the songs for FIFA, but they should get a raise, whoever they are. And that's not like a new take. That is one of the opinions of all time. Now, I mean, the songs in FIFA are just great. Now, granted, the last FIFA I played for more than 15 hours was FIFA 16. So I don't know how they've been doing recently. I just know, what my past was. And my past was very clear that they were great. Okay. We have a 4-4-2 coming up against us from Cape Town. We've done a very good job handling 4-4-2s. Keeping them pinched in. FC24 soundtrack's a banger. Awesome. I mean, I am, the Twitch Rivals EAFC launch tournament champion. So you'd think I would know more about the soundtrack. I didn't need it. I just didn't need it. Big old goon, thank you for the 10 months. Dad Bod Will, thank you for the 2 months. I appreciate you being a part of the Hammers. Enjoy the bacon, enjoy the emotes, and big old goon. Our child is 1 month old, and you're raising them well. You are. Trying to hide, I did. I won the tournament, but I am not kidding you when I say I have not played EAFC since I won the launch tournament. I haven't. And I played a week and a half before that. I was just playing Ultimate Team. And that's it. So I probably have 15 hours on EAFC. Yeah, I retired from competitive. FC. You know, after my title win, and that was it. Just goes to show, you know, tactics, intelligence. It's always 51%. Game sense. It's always 51% of the whole deal. Technical ability, physical ability. It'll only get you so far. Funny you say that. I've put 500 hours in the AFC since your tournament win. Fair. I went out on top. I made my competitive debut. I won the tournament. 99% of it was Flowcox, but I contributed the 1%. We won then. We won. I was done. I retired. That was it. That was my moment. Saavedra. Nobody can ever take that away from me. I won an EAFC tournament. Oh, dude, he's unstoppable. Oh, he's freaking unstoppable, dude. Timba Swane did it again. From, like, the parking lot here. Oh, there's so much pace on that. Keeper's not even close to it. Timba Swane's mowing the grass in front of the goal right now in the Telcom Knockout quarterfinal. A tournament that we won last year. A tournament contested by every team in the South African top flight. We've already won the MTN Cup, which is contested by the top 8 teams in South Africa. Then there's this. Then there's the Nedbank, which is the equivalent to the South African FA Cup. Maseko. Kumalo. Bangani Kumalo. Saavedra. Kudumela. Yay. Saavedra. Irwin. Kudumela. Save. Dang it. You want the next FM to have graphics like FIFA? I mean, it is going to be in the Unity engine. I don't think Football Manager will ever look as good as FIFA. Football Manager will always look different from FIFA because it doesn't have the name, image, and likeness rights, so they can't put Ronaldo's face in the game, and they don't have access to him to scan him. They wouldn't sit down for the scan, right, because they don't have the rights to it. But the FIFA also makes players bigger relative to the size of the field. This is something that Miles talks about. FIFA makes players, or EAFC makes players bigger relative to the, like, they basically, when you're looking at the screen on EAFC, the players are like 9 feet tall. Like, if you base it off the relativity of, like, how big they should be compared to the size of the field, where Football Manager is very dedicated to, like, the players are the exact right size compared to the field sort of thing. So it's always going to look different from EAFC as well. They could scan Ronaldo's statue. Nobody wants that nightmare. Ali Ahmada. A sharp pass to innocent Maela. Swane. Siabonga Mabena. Neo Rapu. We're moving it with pace now. Swane is thinking about shooting from here. Get it inside, dude. You get it inside the bubble. There you go. Sungu, good turn, good space for Morena. Saavedra. That's just walking it in. We're just walking it in on Cape Town City. DJ Fresh. Wicka wicka wah. Thank you for the thank you for the 5 months, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the stream. Do. Oh, yo. Are you going to stay in Africa or the next team or in Europe or Asia? I have no idea. We could end up anywhere, dude. The only African league in the game, though, is South Africa, at least that's playable. I probably wouldn't manage a different South African team because I think we are the best team in South Africa. I think anything that we do below that will be a demotion. You hear that, Mamelodi Sundowns? I think we're the best team in South Africa, so I wouldn't take a different job in Africa. I think if we're in Africa, it's because we're still here. Somehow we didn't win the league or the Champions League or whatever. I think Asia is totally a possibility. I really enjoy the global aspect. So South America's got a bunch of good leagues that can be fun to manage in, right? But our main goal is to win. Wherever we go, we want to win, and then we want to go to a higher level and win, because our goal is to get to the top of the game. We want to be coaching the big teams. We want to win. Neo Rappo really just hasn't had his moment yet. As much as we value him as a player, and as much as he is the unquestioned starter, like, that's a nice play, but he just hasn't made plays the way I thought he would offensively. How is that not on target, Maseko? Really? Put them away. We're dancing all over them, and it's only 1-0. Don't get complacent out there. They made 2 subs. They changed their... No, just 4-4-2. They understand. Mike Bassett has given them an assignment, and they're following through. Ketchup, thank you for the 3 months in advance, dude. Thanks for supporting the channel, and enjoy your bacon, your emotes. And Wallow, thank you for the Prime. Thanks for spending $5 of Jeffy B's money to be a part of the Hammers. Can't wait for you to end up coaching in Brazil, and then the only Brazilian team with poor youth intake. I mean, I've never managed in Brazil. Those youth intakes must be a lot of fun at, like, Sao Paulo or something. Oh, bring it down. Thank you. I hate they try and pass it or head it first time when they got all that space. Swane. Oh, Mabena. That was so easy. And you still didn't score it. Front three's not doing great right now. I'm going to go with a B. I don't think we're at A level, but it's definitely a B level. That is an above average dad joke right there. Deserves the trill. Jorginho, thank you for the 25 months as part of the elite online gaming community. And thank you for spending a buttload of Jeff Bezos' money. A buck. Nick, thank you. That's $5 more of Jeff Bezos' money. We're cooking. Man can't even buy his 8th yacht. I think he's at 7 now. He'll only be able to afford some more cringe pictures, which honestly we kind of want. Kudumela, well... I'm going anywhere that we can win and we can get better coaching badges. That is the answer to that question. We're grinding to the top. Oswin Apolis, you're in. Neo Rapu, screw it. Actually, you're playing terribly too, so I'm just going to go with Sinzalamusa Sabia. Why are we all playing so bad when we're doing great? Ilya Shkurin, you want to come in and try and put this game away? I'll bring in Koba to try and put the game away too. We'll just, we'll live our best life here. We'll do a full line change and see if we can ice this game. I don't want to mess around. I'm not playing with my food here. It's only 1-0. We have over 2 XG. We need to be scoring more. Great defending by Sabia. Sabia. Pass it. Ay, dude. Digi, thank you for the Prime. And 6 months. Congrats on your silver bacon. That's just $5 more of Jeff Bezos money. That's like $20 of Jeff Bezos money in 2 minutes. He's checking his phone like, what's going on? Well, I think Mbappe's going to Madrid this summer. Yes. Mbappe is eventually going to be playing for Real Madrid. The question is, how long can PSG delay the inevitable? And how much is PSG going to get screwed when he does? But he is going to play for them eventually. And the PSG just get to decide whether it's for nothing, whether it's for $100 million. Like, they get to decide what they get out of it. But he is going to go. And that'll be the first time that dude running that club's ever been told no by anybody. So it's a tough experience for him. Obviously, that's why he's been struggling with it so much. But I think Kylian Mbappe, somewhere in Kylian Mbappe's mind, he always is known and always knows he will be going to Real Madrid. Like, he just knows. Somewhere in his mind, he's just always known that he'll be going to Real Madrid. Because he's always wanted to go there. And you can't blame somebody for wanting to go to the club that they've always liked, you know? Bart, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate you. Appreciate the Prime. Thank you for supporting the channel. Yo, and it's Zero with the 5 gifted. If only all of these subs could turn into goals on the field. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, Zero. Dude, you are awesome. Thank you for making 5 people's days. Thank you for supporting the channel with kindness, all that good stuff. Yere, Cicero, Jake, Badge, Jay Fitz, be sure to say thank you. Oh, that's why. That's freaking why, dude. Zero, you're the only thing holding me together right now. That's why I made those subs to go win the game, because all they needed was one freaking goal, and now all of a sudden, we're in this freaking position. I can't believe we're in this position. Give me Goodman Masele, drop Saavedra, and we're just going to run Goodman Masele. Yeah, Bengani Zungu off. I trust you, Goodman. You're a good goal scorer. That is why we don't want to mess around with this cup nonsense. Core, thank you for the prime. Yo, what's going crazy? Thank you for the prime, Core. Welcome to the Hammers. And make sure you get in the subsection of the Discord. Shawnee, thank you for the huge 33 months, dude. Desolate, thank you for the 17 months. Jorginho, thank you for 5 gifted subs. Thank you for making 5 people's days to support the channel. Greg, Trickster, Captain Backlog, Neil, and Shaw, welcome to the Hammers. Enjoy the bacon and the emotes. Get yourself in the subsection of the Discord. And Hjorth coming in with a big 30. Goodman! Easy. It's that easy, chat. All I got to do is a little tinker. All I got to do is I got to go turn the knobs just a little bit. Go turn the knobs a little bit. Bring in that dude. Goodman Masele is that dude. It's that easy. Just tinker, man. It was like, all right, you want to take the other hand out from behind my back here so we can score the goal? Great delivery by Koba. Goodman Masele, top of the foot volley, spears it into the back of the net. Zero just gifted 5 more subs on top of the 5 subs that Zero had already gifted. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs, Zero. Dominus, Tadia, Hofeed, Ghoul, and Nuno. Be sure to say thank you. Zianushanka's sub-hypes and thanks to you guys. This is what allows us to do videos like the Faroe Islands video. Oh, and another one. Vic Hayes, welcome to the Hammers. Jorginho, thank you. Thank you for the 6 gifted subs, brother. Don't choke. I don't want to lose my bacon. I got you. I got you. I freaking got you. We're not letting you down today. Kobashkaran. Oh. Oh, goodness. Ah. Go away. I don't know how to work a computer. Oswinopolis. Score it. Son! Are we moving on after this season? Probably. We want to win the league. We want to win the Champions League. We want to win this cup, the Telcom, and we want to win the Nedbank. If we do that, we will have won 5 trophies this year because we've already won the MTN Cup. That'd be a record for me. We'd be one of the greatest sides in the history of South Africa. I don't know the full footballing history of South Africa, but I don't know if anybody's won all 5 before. But I think we have a team that's good enough that we give ourselves a chance to go for history. I think an unbeaten season is definitely on the table. You know, we just got to keep playing matches and winning, really. Zwergen, thank you for the 3 months. Congrats on cooking your bacon. And thanks for supporting this channel. And, how you doing? Your video is great. Thank you. It means a lot. Did we win the greatest of all cups, the Be the Coach Challenge? No, we didn't, unfortunately. Oswin Apolis getting on the score sheet. Nice for his confidence with a couple minutes left in the match. This is the Telcom Knockout Cup quarterfinal. This is the cup between all the top teams, all the teams in the top flight are in a cup together. And we are now in the semifinals of that after winning away against Cape Town City. So very, very happy with that. And now we have Amazulu at home, which is a very, very big league match, obviously, because Amazulu is tied with us on points because they're just a very good team as well. So hopefully we will be ready for that. But we've taken care of business in the cup, a match that definitely was just business to be taken care of out there. Cape Town City, a mid-table team usually. given the ability we have, we should be able to handle that pretty easily. Happy with the outcome? Yeah, you should be. We've won 6 games in a row in the Telecom Knockout, which is a record for the Telecom Knockout. So the league setup, both of us have 7 wins and 1 draw, us and Amazulu. So that sets up what should be a very dramatic tie. And then we have Super Sport, and then we mercifully have this giant international break. No, it just doesn't have the matches on there because we totally have matches. We have a match on the 21st of the African Champions League. Like, what is it doing? Even Adler does. Oh, Adler outperformed me on that video. I mean, obviously we worked together to put it together, but this was a video where Adler was really able to show off. So what you might not know is the video that came out yesterday, right? If you don't know what I'm talking about, it is a video that I hope you'd want to go watch. It's, in my opinion, the best video we've ever made. It's got 86 views in a day, or 86 views in a day, which is great. All of these shots, dude, Adler shot. Like, all of these, Adler filmed with his drone. So, like, this video, now some of the only stuff that we had to use, so we're subscribed to, like, professional stock footage websites, was some of the fishing footage. Like, we didn't actually go out on a fishing boat, but everything else we filmed as a team, which is 99% him. Everything else in that video he filmed. Is it 1 out of 10? No, it's 2 out of 10. It's behind the FM24 is actually good, but that was one of those videos that like explodes at the beginning and then stops because it was just like a hot topic of the day. That was like right after the game came out. Yeah, but I think that's something that people probably watched that video and they thought like a lot of that stuff was like all stock footage, but that was all stuff that we filmed. So who do we play in the Telecom Knockout semifinal? That's what the people really want to know. Who do we play in the Telecom Knockout semifinal? Who's left? Chippa, Swallows, and Amazulu? Well, I know Mamelodi lost in the first round to the Black Leopards. They just got knocked out. So Swallows and Amazulu are both good. So I'd love Chippa. Okay. It's a 33% chance. We've got the Maroka Swallows away. And that's juggled a few matches around. Our schedule is just it's as full as it could possibly be. We're playing every possible match here. So we just keep juggling all of the league matches and whatever. Oh, the center back. Kamalo's out a month and a half with a knee injury. He's a backup, so that's why I'm not too upset, but that'll hurt his development. Very high potential lad. Sad to hear it. So here's it's right before our ASEC Mimosas match. We're stepping into the semifinal against Swallows. Got it. Our group for the African Champions League is unfairly good. It's Al Ali, ASEC Mimosas, and USM Algier, the champions of Algeria. Like, it's a very good group. Like, should we still, we should still win the group, I think. But that is a competent group right there. Very competent. All right. The last 2 unbeaten teams in the South African Premier Division. And we are the home team. We can make a real statement that we're actually just much better than every other team. We've already won a cup final against the Mamelodi Sundowns. We beat them 3-2. When we were up 3-0 in that match before roundly bottling it. He doesn't like the extra training. I'll take it off. Oswanapolis. You're not even doing extra training. Are you doing extra training? Yeah, I'll take that off. Sorry, you're just really weak. Just trying to get you to hit the gym, but I'm glad you're improving. Why don't you hit the gym, bro? Don't you bro me? Bro. Wow, they want us to go on attacking. My assistant coach is like, yeah, they're not nearly as good as we are. Go after them. I'm like, all right. Lisa Inda. You go there. Let me go get Olivier Verdun. Nah, I'm not that confident. I'm going to play Moreno. I'm going to play Sabisi, Neo Rapu, obviously Brooks, obviously Rivaldo Kutsea, and obviously Goodman Masele, Koba, Maseko, Shkurin. Whoa. Okay, Saavedra, Swane. Who are we looking at? Who are we thinking? Bangani Sungu or Sabia? I'm going to go Bangani Sungu. That gives us like a full midfield change that we can make. It's good stuff. Okay, full first team's in, though. Ahamada, Sabizi, Verdun, Inda, Rapu, Kutsea, Masele, Brooks, Koba, Maseko, Shkurin. And we're starting an attack. They're going 4-2-3-1 with a high-rise number 10. An aggressive advanced number 10. We can handle that. 4-3-3 counters a 4-2-3-1 super well. Relax and play your natural game. I also happen to, and this is crazy, have faith in you as I've selected you for the biggest match of the season so far outside of the Cup final. Yeah, both teams are unbeaten. Amazulu, we both played 8 league matches, and we both won 7 and drawn 1. We're both tied at 22 points from 8. Mamelodi Sundowns has played 8 and won 7, but they lost the other one. So they're on 21 points. That was not us. They lost to somebody else. So there we go. Oh, they're starting my old striker, Lapasa. That dude was my 3rd string striker last year. He did play. He scored like 5 goals. He was solid. We also let him go because he didn't fit into the quality of our new team, and he is the starting striker for Amazulu. So either he's about to get a big heaping pile of revenge, or I was right. Okay. A controlled win in this match would be the first sign that we can do it when all the cards are on the table in the league. I want bold. I want a bold pass, Rivaldo. That's a nice pass. Sabisi advancing the ball. Forcing a play. Koba. Oh my, it's found Skurin! It pops free for Ilya Skurin. And it's an early opening goal for the Pirates in a bit of a scramble. The Crimson Chin. He just wanted it more. Fieles thought he was going to be able to wait for the ball. Skurin attacked it, swung his leg at it. That's a big striker's goal right there from Ilya Skurin. And now the crowd is bumping in Soweto. Koba. Oh. Dominated on that tackle. Oh, nice. Kutsea followed that the whole way. Did good work. It's the only pass that he had. Sabisi should go to the middle here. Brooks is open. Koba. Ooh, we've got Goodman. Goodman Masele. I'm okay with him shooting from anywhere. He has a great shot on him. He scores a lot from those tighter angles. Like many others, I just want to say the Faroe Islands was absolutely fantastic. Thank you, Luca. It really does mean a lot. I mean, we recorded that probably almost a month and a half ago. And so we've been working on that footage for a month to put that video together, and I'm just really happy that everybody's enjoyed it. Bieber, thank you for the 7 months. I appreciate you. 6:30 is my favorite time of day, hands down. It's a B-. It's a B- dad joke, Bieber. We'll see what the rest of the chat rates it as, but that's a B- for me. Oh, he's eating. Eat, son. Eat. Look, biggest match of the year. Who do you need to show up? Your star striker, Ilya Skurin. He shows up. Beautiful header back across goal. Maseko with the assist. Put that ball where he needed to. And my suspicion was that we are far and away the most talented team in South Africa this year with the improvements we've made to the roster. And that suspicion seems to be getting confirmed here. Although we've always had Amazulu's number. Amazulu can beat everyone in the league except for us. It was the same thing last year. So they're going to go win like 11 matches in a row after this. But we have always had their number, and I'm glad that's still a thing. I think we beat them both times last year. We beat them like 4-1 last year. But they were like very clearly a top 3 team in the league and with us till the end. They just don't have that extra little bit of sauce. They don't have that Ilya Shkurin, that star player that can flip a switch and take it over. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Black Leopards aren't looking good this year, chat, unfortunately. Makes me sad. I totally forgot I ordered food. Thank goodness the guy was able to get in without a problem. I completely forgot I ordered food and just checked my phone for the first time. The food's here. It's like sitting there, but oh boy, I forgot. I could have just had that canceled on me. They would have gotten a free sandwich and I wouldn't have blamed him at all. If he was like calling and wasn't able to get in, I wouldn't have seen it. I literally just looked at my phone for the first time since I ordered the food. Oops. I don't know. Black Leopards had a decent season last year. Most of the players, I was worried they were going to go down immediately because almost every player that we had on Black Leopards was on a 1-year contract. Like they had to rebuild the team. And that's a tough spot to be in if you're a club that's, not being run by me. You know what I'm saying? All right, good man, you're out. I'm going to bring in Erwin Saavedra. I'm bringing in Innocent Maela, the club captain, to see out the last 30 minutes at left back. Because we haven't been utterly dominant XG-wise. We have less than 1 more XG than them. Ilya Shkurin's just done a good job of putting away his chances. All right, Ollie's feeling it. Maseko. Okay, Innocent Maela. Innocent Maela going for Koba. Tragic. Oh, the youngsters performing? Come on. Lullama Bad Boy has been great this year. We've just struggled to keep him match sharp. Bangani Kumalo is a guy that I do trust to play center back. Like when we're rotating for cup matches and stuff, I trust Bangani. Bangani Kumalo started twice on this stream. I haven't given Siabanga Malinga a much of a chance, the midfielder. Our midfield's a bit more crowded than center back or right wing, so. No, that's not good. Oh, he's wide open. Oh, of course. CBU squad building. No, I mean, like, the point is, look, I don't think the CPU's terrible at squad building. I think I'm just better than the CPU at squad building. Because I've played 10,000 hours of Football Manager. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with me being better at the CPU than the CPU at squad building. Like, I think I should be. If I'm not, then the game's probably too hard at this point. But, yeah, when I left, I was worried Black Leopards would go down immediately. But they managed to hang on to most of the guys we had on the team that won the league in the second division. And they finished pretty comfortably out of the relegation zone. But this year they won the opening match and just have like lost every match since. I don't know who they still have. I think they still have Florentine Pogba, but he's getting old now. So he's probably starting to get slow. Oh, Shkurin for the Hattie! Oh, and he was off. Never mind. We are only up a goal here, so we do not want to let them cheese an equalizer. Because they did just make one really nice play. Like, they had one really fluid counterattack. My old player scored against me. I'm sure he's cheesing. But, you know, that's winning the battle. We're winning the war. And, all right. Beautiful. Well done. Oh, back to front. You don't see that from us much. Hat trick! It's Elias Skurrin from Olivier Verdon. The Benin talisman to the Belarusian forward. I mean, they both start with B. The connection is obvious. All right, now we're going to make a substitution for defensive abilities. Bangani Zungu. And I'm looking at you, Koba. I'm going to go with Oswin Apolis for Koba. He was having a good game, but he's also tired. Oswin Apolis is a good player. We want those fresh legs out there. We have great depth this year. Something we did not have last year. Oh my goodness, get out of here with this nonsense. Bum, thank you so much for the Prime. Appreciate you being a part of the Hammers. Enjoy the bacon, enjoy the emotes, and thanks for supporting the channel with $5 of Jeff Bezos' money. Also, something we've forgotten to do the last couple of streams. And we're gonna do it while we're winning. You know, if it would change the vibe up a little bit. Hi, YouTube. How are you? Welcome to the stream, YouTube. Oh, it's 4. Shkurin's a big view. Shkurin's a big fan of the YouTube. Hi, YouTube. How are you? Welcome to the stream. We're sorry you couldn't be here today. There's a bunch of awesome people here saying hi. Ilya Shkurin scoring goals for you, YouTube. Are you happy with that? Soskis, thank you so much for the 4 months. Shkurin getting in front of the clearance and just deflecting it in, and it's 4-1 on Amazulu. This is a statement of just how good we are this year. Tap in, Merchant. Yeah, a little bit. Dude, my old player scored 2 goals against me. Fair play, dude. Fair play, La Pasa. Fair play. Wait, all right, yeah. Gadget would like for me to remind you guys to subscribe. Apparently, a lot of the people that watch the YouTube aren't subscribed to the channel, and Gadget wants a silver plaque like that one. So if you could subscribe to the Zealand Live YouTube channel, if you happen to already be watching it, like right now, like all these kind people are saying hi to you. I'm talking about subscribe so we were saying hi to YouTube. That's on the Zealand Live YouTube channel. So that's about oh Samedro! There it is! 5-2. Why not? Erwin Saavedra in the air. Not a normal way to score. Yeah, over 900% of you aren't subscribed. No, I think it's like 50-50, which on the live channel is wild. Because I feel like if you're watching the save on the YouTube, you kind of are, you guys just forgot. I was reminding you. Gadget will be mad at me if I don't remind you to subscribe to the live YouTube channel, because that's who we're saying hi to right now. Thank you and good night. But surely there's not another highlight in this game in stoppage time. It's been a very active stoppage time. Zealand Live is for hardcore fans. Yeah, 50-50 is not too dissimilar to like the main YouTube channel though. That's why I was surprised when he sent it to me. I'm not subscribed for religious reasons. I can't. Then my apologies for even asking. You've done very well. Don't get complacent now. Tapella Maseko, very happy with the way you played. He's feeling assured, as he should be, because we just dominated Amazulu to pick up another win in the league. A team that we have actually, our first match, or no, it was Golden Arrows. Our only non-win was against Golden Arrows with 7 players on international duty. So, brother, that ain't happening again. I'll tell you that much. I want to win. The press hails Shkurin. Well, he did score 4 goals in a very big league match, so. Mad! Thank you for the tier 1. I appreciate the 6 months. Thank you for being a part of the community. And Tim Madison, thank you for the 2 months. Congrats on the silver bacon also, Matt. Goals times 2. Hey. All I know is that when you subscribe, we score goals, Mads. That's all I know. Can I can request a postponement? I don't. Yeah, I'll always do that. We have a ton of depth. I just want to postpone the match. That Cape Town versus Orlando Pirates match we can postpone. Sweet. Shkurin's in the Belarusian team. We've got 4 South Africans: Brooks, Kudumela, Rapu, and Kutsea. Are hitting the international duty. That's not the match here. It was on the other end of the international break. All right. Sweet. Got a little more time now. Can hang out and kick the ball around, you know. Just vibe out. Then we've got Al Ali on the other end of the break. Al Ali. The Egyptian champions. Just looked at my Twitch recap and Z's my most watched creator. Nice. Loki, you're a man of taste. Thank you for the 19 months. Suppose I would have definitely wanted to postpone it after Saavedra got called to Bolivia and Ali Ahmada's with Comoros. We have away to Supersport United, then the break, and then we come back, and we've got Algier, and then Al Ali. Oh. Okay. I guess. Yeah, I got 4 players on international duty, but I can't, you know, whatever. I guess that's just what we have to deal with. Why? What are they called up for, dude? What on earth is South Africa doing? Why don't they come back? Oh, it's the African nations thing. Oh, Christ. It's the African nations thing. It's that tournament between it's like the Africa Cup of Nations, but for players that are based in Africa. Like in the country. So like the only players that can play for South Africa's national team are in South Africa, which would be our guys. So they're gone for a while. Who is it? It's Kudumela, Rapu, Brooks, and Kutsea. Honestly, it could be worse. It could be worse. There were 7 called up for the frickin' qualifiers. It could be worse. I can do without those 4 guys. I can. It could be worse. No, our Benin guy can't play in that cup. You have to be, like, in the country. So, like, South Africa's players can only play in South Africa. Benin's countries could only be playing in Benin. So, hello? Wineland, thank you for the 13 months. Hello? 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 Yeah, I have a post-match autosave on, so it's saved right at the end of the Amazulu match, so we're not gonna, like, lose anything. No, I mean, I'm clicking. It's totally locked up. You can just hit continue? All right, sweet, boss. I'm on it. Oh, space worked! Nice! Shout out, dude. I thought that was a joke. Space totally just worked. No, wait, did I do it again? No, it's the reserve matches. You like can't click directly into them. I have no idea what would even cause that bug, but it's real and it gets me. It understands me. All right, now we're boogieing. Now we're moving. I do have some bad news though. I have a meeting, very important Twitch meeting that they scheduled for 2:30 today, and it is 2:29. So I'm going to be late to that. But I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you guys. Fist bump. I'm sorry that it had to be a bit of a shorter stream today. I'm gonna save it up right now before it gets even weirder. But tomorrow we're gonna do a longer stream. Obviously, I got to go get my food and do this meeting. No raid today. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for all the love on the video and thank you for all the subs. It means the world. It allows us to pay for a trip like that and. Maybe we can even let Gadget out of the basement at some point. I don't know. But I enjoy getting on every time we stream. And thank you so much for being here. So bye, guys. Have a great rest of your day. I'm sorry we have to end a little early today. But yes, have a great rest of your day. Watch the Faroe Islands vid if you've not. Yes, watch that if you haven't.